College students making a difference for the homeless population in Philadelphia. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Stephanie Sena. She is with the student-run Emergency Housing Unit of Philadelphia. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
This is a new program for Philadelphia, but the concept really came to you from Harvard University. Talk to us a little bit about it and why you want to bring it to Philadelphia.
Well, it was initiated by my students actually at Villanova. For their final exam question, they examined a problem in our world today, offered solutions to the problem while giving a history of that problem. Many of them wrote about homelessness, and I told them I would work with them to put their ideas and their concerns about a problem in our world into action in the spring semester. Over winter break, I heard an NPR segment about a Harvard homeless shelter run by Harvard University students. I was inspired and got in touch with their directors, and they helped me understand how I can make this happen in Philadelphia.
And you've really brought this concept here to Philadelphia. You're in the process now of getting this up and running, and in November, you're launching this. It's going to happen here in Philadelphia.
Absolutely. It's been amazing. We are collaborating with so many different people throughout the city of Philadelphia, but I have about 200 student volunteers. The energy and the enthusiasm is really exciting.
Now, in addition to the student volunteers, your volunteers from Villanova University, you have other university students involved as well.
Absolutely. We have students from Temple and Penn, Swarthmore, Drexel, and St. Joe's. So far, we are really trying to reach out to many different universities throughout the region.
Now, in addition to university students, you're reaching out to other organizations to get involved with this project.
Absolutely. The more we collaborate, I think the stronger we will be. And we are deferring to people who've been working with the homeless population for years. So we're getting a lot of advisory counsel from Project Home and Bethesda Project, many different organizations throughout the city. And we're going to be housing 30 homeless guests from November to April. We're really going to be working to assess each of those the individual needs of each of those people and linking them to the resources available in the city. So collaboration with different organizations, also congregants, church groups, and corporations, anyone who wants to help. Really, we feel that the more we collaborate, the better we'll be.
Let's talk a little bit about how this concept will actually work and the importance of these student volunteers. You'll have 30 different individuals you'll work with on that basis of over those winter months. What will happen over the course of those winter months?
So we'll have students who will take various shifts in the shelter, and they'll also be running the daily operations. They'll meet once a week. I have 20 directors. Those 20 directors did go to Harvard over spring break to be trained by Harvard's directors. And then they will be running the 200 student volunteers. But we also have a board of directors, which includes 12 professionals. Some of them have been working with the homeless population for years. We also have a formerly homeless man on the board. They will provide consistency with an ever-graduating student population and really give advice to the students. But the students themselves will be running it, will be doing the shifts, will be cooking the dinners. They'll be trained. We have an intensive training process. They'll be trained by taking classes at Villanova. They'll be trained in CPR. They'll be trained in cooking, for example. So it's really an exciting opportunity for the students as well as the guests.
What are the goals for this program?
Our goals are to, we're having 30 guests stay through the entire winter so we can assess their needs and transition them out of homelessness as best as we can. There are so many amazing resources in the city of Philadelphia for everything from job training to computer literacy to housing counseling and money management. All of medical care as well. So we are going to really mobilize as fast as we can to link people to the resources that they need and also to social workers, so that we can help these people transition out of homelessness. Next week, for example, my students are going out on the streets for the week during Outreach Week, where they're taking the census population of the homeless. They will do the intake, and they'll know exactly who's on the streets and what their needs are. From that experience, we're going to be picking 30 people. We already know some of them are taking classes at Philadelphia Community College, and they're living in their cars. So we're really going to be taking people who are working very hard to transition themselves out of homelessness but need the support.
Well, best of luck to you and your students with this amazing project. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
We've been talking with Stephanie Sena. I'm Jill Horner.